I've had someone ask me how to pack things up to make them easier for transportation, and I'll show you with the table that I use for events sometimes. I have some threaded knobs that keep everything held tight in place, so when I'm moving it around nothing moves or rattles or falls out. These are attached to bolts that are in turn attached to small squares of plywood that are glued and screwed to the underside of the table. Once these are off, I take off the stretcher and set the shelf aside. After that, the legs go up and then a stretcher goes in. This is actually a tusk tenon type of situation, so after the tenons go in, I have wedges to keep everything firmly in place. Once that's done, then I can lift the table up and put it on its legs. After this, I'm going to put in the shelf supports. They're also 1/2-inch plywood, just like everything else except for the top, and they have dowels in the edges. Those dowels go into holes that are on the inside of the legs. They prevent the shelf from tilting forward and backward. The weight of the shelf is supported by the stretcher, so I can slide this shelf in from either the front or the back, and it'll sit right on those supports. After the shelf is in, there's a flap in the back that's on hinges. That gets flipped up, and that prevents things from sliding off the back and from the wind blowing dust and anything else inside. If I was going to do it again, I might make these legs 3/4 of an inch to make them a little stronger. Once done, the reverse process to pack it up is just the opposite. Legs go down, then the shelf goes on, and then the stretcher goes down, and the stretcher is what holds everything down and tight. I had to use large washers to put the nuts on because the holes for the wedges are kind of large, and that was my determining factor. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps.